Well, it was pointed out to me that I have a machine for this. So I got a test piece here. I'm going to test piece. We're gonna make a prototype. We might even take the one that I made and put it in here and just chew it up a little bit. I think that's what this machine was actually meant for. I don't use this machine very often, not at all, never, because I don't know how to use it. I'd love to have a system where I can put my work in a collet. I want to take about a third of the about a third of the diameter and flatten it. I need to set up a dial indicator for the movement on here. Avoid that. Let's see if you guys are seeing any of this. Okay, just worry less about the camera. No, I can't get around to see anything. All this crap in the way. Get rid of my backlash. Okay, let's turn this off and see about our next angle. Okay, I'm going to do that top angle. Looks like I'm going to be using side of the wheel. Like that. Let's see if I can maintain that position. Okay, not really, not there. Like I said, I don't see people using this machine. You know, with the lathe, it was pretty straightforward. You can see the machine. You can kind of see what people are doing with it. And, you know, with this one, it's fixtures and setup, you know, and I have one fixture. And there's just not a lot of examples of people making stuff, so we're going to be going on the side of the wheel this time. So we'll be feeding with this. Maybe I shouldn't do it that way. I just can't see anything. Let me get a flashlight. Okay. That's actually good for that. Now I need to bring this out here. I need to put a flat on the top of that, so I need to move this back a hole. And I'll show you what all these adjustments are that I'm using. I think the flat should actually be parallel to the bottom, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's see if this makes any sense. Yeah, it looks relatively parallel. It's not perfect. It's easy enough to make perfect, isn't it? Loosen this one, tighten that one. And we're just a few swipes, just a couple of swipes away from calling this part done. one swipe. Okay, I'm going to stop it right there because I should really keep it running. One thing I think is it's sharp as a frickin' razor, but you know, I still have a lot of depth to take out of it. If I can find that, get back in that same spot. Come around to you a minute here and see if that's we'll try it for a few minutes like that. Okay, I think we got a part there. Let's bring this a fair amount away from that wheel. Where are we at there? Okay. I don't know what it looks like, but we're nowhere near that wheel there. It's a little hot. Let me find something to grab it with. I need to move this stuff. I need to move things around so I can walk around this machine and see it from all angles. Okay, now this is, once again, this is just a test piece. This material probably isn't hard enough, and it's probably the diameter is probably perfect. I'm curious. This is what we're working with here. I got 568, 561. This is just a random piece of metal I grabbed out of my drawer. But what I want to point out, and what was pointed out to me is this should be greater than 90 degrees. You know, something about two objects. I think it's kind of the same concept of you know, why you scrape a surface. You don't want two smooth surfaces, they'll stick. And if you got two 90 degrees coming together, you know, they'll clench, maybe not release. But this is opened up a little bit from 90. I got the flat on the top, I got the relief on the back, and I wish this wasn't a practice piece. I need to raise the wheel so I'm not, I mean, it is a little concave, and as far as this surface, this widening out is just a matter of having things set up properly. But I tell you what, where's my piece that I'm going to use? That's not it. I may take this piece, which is my good piece for reverse. I may put this up on the machine and just clean it up a little bit. That 90 needs to be opened up a little bit. So maybe I can, but you know what, then again, maybe I should let open up the 90, let everything else be, because I got a good looking part here. I would like to install it. Now another thing that someone else mentioned is to a little radius on this leading edge. and I'm all for that also. Obviously, the straight, sharp 90-degree is going to, fracture, be more likely to chip or fracture. So this is the prototype piece using the Kaoli tool cutter grinder. I want to thank those of you who, it's like we all got the idea at the same time, because I come to realize that well, I want to thank let's see who it was. But a few people said, "Don't you have a machine?" Joseph Lovell, just curious why you didn't do this on the Kaoli cutter grinder. And my defensive and what was my excuse? Work holding. I'm going to see if I can't figure something out tonight. And then nice work. Put a small radius on the edge. Thank you, Fred, for that stone. Okay, DD. And Brian Block also, how do you manage to stop the cartridge perfect every time? We'll be giving this a go soon. I'm not sure what he's referring to. I don't know what happened to Brian's comment, but he also, suggested that I have I made the same lame excuse for why I didn't do it. And frankly, I forgot that machine was capable of that. And number two, and I might have been being trolled, but the last time I did something on there trying to make a tool, I was kind of chastised because you're not supposed to be making tools with that machine, you're supposed to be sharpening tools. And that, I'm sure that's true to a certain extent. Yeah, I got a blank piece of material here, and I'm going to think about my setup and what I might do differently this time. I think I might I might do this angle first this time and take that to the halfway point up here, and then do this, and then grind this angle, and that's going to come in about 1/3, leaving me a flat on the top. So I'll start here and then start grinding in here, and then I should be able to just, I shouldn't just naturally have a flat up here. And I do like the and then I need to take the one that I made and open it up, open up that 90 and radius that leading edge. I wish this was, I wish I hadn't tried to do a practice piece, because I like this one. This one's good, man. Is it long enough? God, it's long enough. It's just, where's the hole at? Okay. It's just a few thousandths. 568. 561. Well, it's about 7 thousandths too small, and it's probably not a hardened material. Well, I don't know. It's pretty hard. I'm not really... I get a little resistance, but I'm not leaving... I'm leaving a little scuff up here. It's not as hard as my stuff I want to use. I kind of wish I'd started off with the real material. Let's test this one for hardness. I tell you what, it's skating across, but it's leaving a little mark. Unlike this one, it just skates across and doesn't leave. It doesn't matter because this is not big enough around, and this was just a practice piece, just trying out the Kimberzelik tool cutter grinder. So I did don the mask after a few minutes of getting into that. I don't know if I can. I think this is probably more of a toy than, I mean, I'm sure it's better than sticking your face under the grinder and breathing, but it's probably not probably not the real deal. Just something that looks like it. But like I said, it's better than sticking your face, you know, up at the grinding wheel and sniffing. So yeah, I understand that stuff just goes to the bottom of your lungs and sits there. Can't be good. I'm already gaining weight. Okay guys, like and subscribe, tell a buddy, bring a friend. We've had a little experience with the Kimberzelik tool cutter grinder. You know, in the back of my mind, I've been thinking about giving that to somebody. You know, just say, here, $150, I can have a forklift here for you. And then, you know, I do something like this and think, man, this is a valuable machine. I just feel like it's way out of my league sometimes. Well, I'm getting more comfortable with it. All right, guys. I keep thinking that I want like a diamond cup wheel, and I'm thinking I could do so much more with that, but it's just, you know, I don't know, you know. I'm just here turning shit on and sticking stuff to it. Let's go inside. Let me grab my drink. So we'll turn off the phase converter. There's a little doggy. So I got my machine hooked up down here to the black wire. The gold gray wire, tan wire is the phase converter. So that black wire goes up the wall here and across over here to this wall to that plug, and then that wire goes across the ceiling down to under the machine. Here we got a care package getting ready to go out. There's a notepad. My drink out of the way. Let's find a place to put the camera at so you're not getting motion sickness. Here's my... I guess I should be. I'll turn the camera off, get the setup done, then turn the camera back on.